Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
Normally, if she doesn't have a BKB, she should be controlled up. So I wouldn't mind it. That's great. That's so good. I forgot Shadow Demon existed. That's a classic.
Break mechanic and percentage.
So no matter if you're a support or a core, you do. Oh,
here we go. Moon was baiting. His teammates were just on the hill. They showed Moon, but the rest of the team were waiting in the wings. Massa gets a 3-man hoof stomp, and that's going to set first blood onto Raging Potato, and they're not done. They want mid one as well. Can they get it? Don't. Whoa, he turns around. What are you doing?
Almost.
You gotta be careful. Lena's got an LSA. Mid one? Is he trying to die?
mid one? Yeah, I think so.
I guess he wanted to die there. Interesting. Boombell is going to go down himself in a 2-for-1 trade. I guess he just got so low and he didn't want to use his regen, so...
I actually like it quite a lot. I don't mind. He might even die here, actually. There's a charge coming through, though.
That charge may just save his life. 5 poison stacks, though, and Jackie doesn't have a stun for a little while here. Raging Potato's waiting for another Shikuchi, but the poison stacks are too much.
And disruption. Mid lane.
Charge mid, yep. They start off with the shackle. Charge comes in, the LSA not there this time, but he does get it after the charge, and he may turn this one around with a disruption from Boombell, who's TP'd in. Moon shouldn't be going down here. In fact, he's going to look to turn and fight, but he's going to be careful. These poison sacks.
You're like, okay, I'm not even going to go there.
They're just going to have a truce where it's like, okay, let's not bother harassing each other. We'll just have like a farming truce. Nice charge bottom. They want to deny this rune away from the Lina, and Lina getting completely swarmed. Gets the kill onto Moon before maybe going down. One more hit from Afu will finish off the kill, as it was the Boombell Shadow Demon who ended up grabbing the rune. Not that it impacted too much, but a 2-for-1 trade and motivate trust.
Right, they kill his... Well, he has the ulti.
Speed down bottom, they want Moon. I think Moon accepts his fate here. He's trying to bring down the Snapfire with him, but he may just get Afu killed. A full motivate trust rotation down bottom. 3 poison stacks will be enough to bring down Afu. End his killing streak.
And it will work as long as he doesn't feed right now. If it goes well for him in the mid game, it will be great.
Charge on in. They get off the Demonic Purge, but instead he's going to go for the Nether Strike and try and bring down Boombell. But the Stampede looking to cover the retreat here. Can Masaros catch anyone? It's Afu who gets hit by the Hoof Stomp. Looks like he should be going down with the poison stacks. The Mortimer's Kisses flying in as well. They'll trade. Back is just so strong right now with the Aghanim Scepter, and now gets an Aegis as well to go with it. Charge coming on through. Massa gets clipped by this one. Have they got the damage to bring him down? They drop the Static Storm on top of him as well, but the Mortimer's Kisses counterplay maybe too much for SMG if they're not careful here. Afu goes down to the Laguna Blade, but they do kill the Centaur in the process. Now mid one just charging forward with this Aghanim Scepter. Yep, Lena being pulled back in. He needs to TP soon. Charge coming his way. He's going to see it on the Observer Ward. He hasn't TP'd though. Oh no, and he hasn't got Reincarnation. I'm surprised he didn't see it coming his way with the Observer Ward, but he's just going to go down. If you get Afu there, it doesn't seem like the biggest kill.
Even if you
SMG,
kill him.
Yeah, they're going to push to bottom tier 2. They're all keeping in. Motivate Trust feel like this is the time to fight. Can they kill the Bristleback? This is going to be put to the test. They go with the Mormon's Kisses. Static Storm is there. Mid one getting brought down low. Is the damage enough? Just barely. The charge from the Spirit Breaker coming a little bit too late. That's the hero they needed to save mid one. And now with the Sapphire Cookies, they're going to stun up Afu as well. But on the backline, there's Raging Potato. He's doing some good damage here onto the supports. Boombell, he's got no out. And another charge coming through, getting 3 here as Moon's BKB on the win range. With the regen rune, he's healing back up. He's got power shots from the trees if he wants to use them. Afu in the front lines with a Shadow Blade as well. They catch Jackie, and he's in all sorts of trouble. Luckily has a Reincarnation, but the supports in the backlines are being hunted, and Gacha Boy on the Lina, he's being scouted out by the dust, and he's going to go down to the Weaver right clicks. Raging Potato just eating them up alive. The Masaros return with the buyback may kill off Afu, but even that won't be enough. He charges his way out of there, stuns up Masa. He's just toying with him, playing with his food, and Masa is going to go down and motivate.
That's a dieback.
Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, it's not really disciplined. You can't throw the game if a few of those moments happen.
Mid one cannot afford to die here. I feel like the charge coming in, going to catch the Shadow Demon. Started off on mid one. Can they burst him down? The Mortimer's Kisses with Laguna Blade, and mid one's dead as well. Moon's going to look to try come in and save the day. He's kind of on his own. He's looking to bring down Gacha Boy, but the LSA timed perfectly as the charge will finish off the Lina. So good job by Moon and Arthur to kind of salvage a terrible fight for SMG. Back-to-back
Can they catch
fights or
Spirit Breaker?
pickoffs where you're not too happy with it. As yeah, they want Spirit Breaker, but they're looking to turn and fight. They've got a regen rune on the Wind Ranger, and with Raging Potato showing up, he's still got a BKB, but they've lost Spirit Breaker. And SMG just seems to be going in a bit one by one. Jackie's got Reincarnation here. They're trying to kill him, but he's going to have that second life if needed. Astaros may be the better target, and yeah, they'll take out the Centaur instead, so... they were ready for this. They had the charge, and there's no TP now.
They have a
just
dust, they do.
sadness. And
They
the
don't
Swarm
even need
bugs.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need the dust because of the Swarm, even if they
Oh, they have
don't
a
have
gem
it.
even.
I
They're
mean,
well
how can you...
equipped.
How can you be hitting the tower for so long on the top lane?
Oh, mid lane, they've gone in. Moon! What a shackle into focus fire. Deletes Masaros. The damage just overwhelming the Centaur with a Desolator and Maelstrom. Moon jumping in again, forcing out a defensive disruption, and Boombell does get the blink away. They may just go for the base. Jam, Jack Boys, that's a Wraith King, and he's looking like a squishy support there. As they look to kill him a second time, trapped in the Kinetic Field Static Storm, and he just gets instantly deleted. They do take out the Aegis on mid one's Bristleback. Can they kill him a second time? Motivate Trust is trying to fight from their fountain. It feels like that's the safest place for them to be, but there's a shackle. It's caught Lina, and with the double damage, Moon is just doing too much damage. Die back on the Wraith King, Centaur dead as well, and they can go for the tier 4 towers and throw now, or they can just let Motivate Trust GG out.
An interesting game, I have to say. Like the last two.
Back of Moon. And I think Motivate Trust lineup is just a little bit simpler to be able to run.
Opposite side very often. You don't really see heroes that do well against Pango anymore. Mars is picked up as well very often. Afu might be picked off. Yep.
Gets chased down. They
Out of the lane, which is what
Needs
happened
his
to Afu,
rune.
sadly.
Oh, Moon. Oh, he just got... Oh, he did get the water in there.
Top
I thought
lane?
Gacha Boy stole it, but yeah, top lane, they're going in for a kill. And Boomwell gets another one up here. This Ogre is just crushing. He's trying to just go die to a tower, but Afu's going to get it, so...
This time around, if they play their cards a bit carefully, Medusa wins in the end.
Well, that is usually the
Roger.
Motivate Trust classic, as we'll see Motivate Trust getting a kill on Roger. Is there going to be counter kill? Mid one's trying to go for it, but he's just going to die himself, and Masa just gets both. These boars.
SMG's game falls apart. It's as simple as that.
Cookie on Moon mid. He used the creep to set up, as it doesn't look like they want to chase onto Moon. The Blood Right coming in as well. Gacha Boy getting brought very low. They'll get the kill on Q first, and Gacha Boy goes down.
Some moves.
Yeah.
X marks the spot.
X,
Roar.
yeah. Okay, they're going to pull him back, and that's going to be the Ghost Ship landing, as the follow-up part should be enough to get the kill on Masa. Rolling Thunder, Raging Potato. Ignore him. Don't watch the Pangolier.
Yeah, don't look at that. Don't look at that.
Yep. We'll edit it out in post. Great team fight for SMG, kills the Beastmaster, and they're going to look to steal these Ancients. That's a lot of gold that they can have for themselves. As Motivate Trust aren't okay with this. They come in, take out the Weaver to start things off, and they want more. With the Kisses raining in, Raging Potato gets brought very low. Shield Crash not going to give him any damage block, and Gacha Boy, he's in with the double damage. He's got one, and he's going to get a second with the help of the Centaur Conqueror. Instead of using up the Aegis, uses his first BKB charge. Mid lane. Yep. They got the damage for this one. He pops a Manta, but he does it too early. The Ghost Ship is still going to hit him. Doesn't look like they've got anywhere near enough damage. Maybe with an X, which is up in a couple of seconds, they can initiate on Jack Boys as Raging Potato gets juked. He gets his ankles broken, but he's got the Blink Dagger, luckily, so still manages to catch Jack Boys. And with the Blood Right to follow it up, Afu secures the kill. Gacha Boy takes out Roger to get some revenge here. He wants Raging Potato, but with some one charges, he's healed himself back up a bit. Has a swashbuckle, but doesn't have the mana. And it looks like a bit of a bloodbath with this dive in the mid lane. They're going to lose the Pangolier, but get the Ogre and force Motivate Trust even further back in their base. Now, he is all sorts of alone, as Arthur will get the kill. Gets very low in the process, though. Motivate Trust would like. Maybe we'll get a bit easier with the Skadi pickup, giving a bit of extra slow to keep people nearby.
Top lane, they're chasing Ember.
Gacha Boy
Silence.
gets brought back into that Blood Right silence. And they chain stun him with the Yule Scepter on the Pangolier. He's actually being stunned up perfectly. Great plays from Raging Potato. He's going to get a follow-up stun onto Boombell. He wants more. Gets the swashbuckle onto the Snapfire, slowing him down. Afu, with the double damage, is going to have to be time-lapse his way back to a bit of health here as Raging Potato, maybe he's overcommitted. He's overplayed his hand. He started the fight so well.
Nice Manta.
And now with the Raw into mid one, this Jackboy's Medusa, he's finally coming online. He's just standing his ground and fighting. He's 1 versus 5 or 1 versus 2 because he's managed to take down a few with him. But unfortunately for him, the Lina is just too tough to handle right now. And with a Laguna Blade potentially coming, this does not spell success for Jackboys, who ends up going down. They didn't even need the Laguna Blade. He didn't have mana for it. He just did it the old-fashioned way with the right clicks.
Lina is 10-0. Meanwhile, Ember is actually a decent score. 7 kills, 6 deaths, however. It's a lot. Atos.
He still gets the Fire Remnant away. Kunkka now being gone, and with the Fire Blast multicast, they're going to go in with the Raging Potato, Rolling Thunder. Doesn't connect on the Medusa. Instead, going to find the Snapfire on the sides here as...
Ember.
Oh no, he's being caught again, but he's got the BKB. That may save his life. Mid one's Kunkka gets low, not enough damage with the armlet being toggled back on. He'll survive, but Lina coming, rotating in, gets Cookie. Oh, Moon. Yeah, he pops the BKB just in time, but he can't run away, not from the Skydy Medusa. He knows he's dead, and he just feeds. Motivate Trust win a huge fight in the mid lane. The fights haven't been perfectly synced up as well. They're going to look to make a play. Going on Jackboys here. He's a bit low on mana. And perhaps knowing that, they want to try and force this one. Rolling Thunder coming up in just a second. Raging Potato, he's ready to go. They burst down the Medusa. Absolutely deleted from this game. Asa getting low as well, as the roll is going to look for Gacha Boy. He gets the BKB off, so he should be fine. In fact, he's looking for kills. He wants to be more than fine, but with Medusa down, I don't think he can fight this one much more. He hasn't got any fire remnants. He may just get his BKB wearing off. He may just be dead here. He's hoping the Mortimer's Kisses from the Snapfire can bail him out, but it's not going to be enough. And now they know where Q is as well. They're chasing, looking for more. I think Q's managed... Oh, no, he's no longer managed to avoid them. He gets the Cookie to the high ground, and nice play by Raging Potato with the Yule Scepter. Himself stuck, but he'll get the kill.
These two
Remnant away. Yep, he's rolled in. Can't follow it up, not with the Stone Gaze being cast, but perhaps SMG just going to be happy because they forced out a Stone Gaze, which could be a win in itself. Mid one on the low ground taking a bit of damage, but as the Raw comes out on a Raging Potato, he's getting low, and not sure he's got a way out of this one. The Ghost Ship, the run buff coming in a bit too late for him, but they do take out the tier 3 tower. Looks like SMG just want to retreat as they're in a 4v5 situation. Moon maybe going to look to turn around, catapult right. Great LSA dodge by Ember. He saw it coming. He go back in and finish off some of these kills. The Kunkka getting low. Mid one's got an Aegis. He's going to be coming back to life with a BKB and Satanic though, and will Motivate Trust want to fight into this one. It looks like for now the answer is no. Master's just going to hide himself into the trees. They Cookie and the Ogre, who's looking to follow up with the Fire Blast, get some good damage. Mid one getting low here, but he pops the BKB, needs to try and find a target of life slow. Jackboy's on the front lines with the Scotty. He's just keeping mid one in place. He can't get away from this Medusa. Great team fight for Motivate Trust, who are going to buy back on the Pangolier. Mid one be looking to rejoin his team. Afu in the front lines will run into Q Snapfire. Either player going to look to fight into the one or the other, and they're going to follow up with a Raw. Nice use of the Scatter Blast shot. I don't think Weaver was expecting that.
Buy back?
Go for it. Get the X on the Boom Bell. Follow up with the Torrent. The Torrent catches two with the Ghost Ship, and they've actually caught Medusa. Jackboy's walked into this one, but he got off the Stone Gaze. That's going to catch mid one. He gets stoned up as Afu's going to be careful. He just fought back, and he may die again. He gets so low, and Afu, he's going to try to fight his way out of this one with another Shikuchi. He may just escape, and Medusa goes down, and SMG have just destroyed them. Double damage. Lina and Kunkka just cleaving through people. Moon's on a killing streak. Mid one getting several kills, and they're just going to go for the tier 4s. It's game.
Fanboy of either one of these two teams, but just I expected more. I expected more from Motivate Trust in a game such as this one. Not sure what happened there in the end. They just took a couple of poorly knitted fights. Medusa running into that torrent as well where Ogre is.